Right. I think we've reached the end. I don't want to take too much of your time. I don't have any other questions. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, by all means, fire away. Or
I do. I real
oh
quick. I don't.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm curious about your experience on BookTube, just in general. Like, what what motivates you to post videos? What kind of stuff are you interested in posting and in the future, and kind of your whole philosophy, I guess, if you have
yeah,
one.
yeah. I think for me, I have always I have always loved books, and I've never had someone to talk about the books too. I really, it was a really a game changer for me when I first came across Booktube, and it wasn't even that long ago. It was actually like when it was in full force. It was when the first pandemic happened in back in March 2020. I was
Mhm.
left with lots of time, and then I believe I saw a video that blew up. It was Murphy Napier and Daniel Green talking about fantasy series or something like that. It's got
Mhm.
like 600,000 views or something mad. And I said, whoa, there's people that like the same things that I do, and they're sharing it with the world. And
Right.
I
Right.
just I was hooked with the whole Booktube community as a viewer, as a spectator kind of thing. But I always, in the back of my head, I always had that voice like, what if you try it? Why not? Why not? And there was always this. Well, I suppose I don't know if you experienced it, but a lot of people that start YouTube do this. Well, insecurities, or you think, what if people don't like it, or it's, and also uploading things to the internet is you put yourself in quite a vulnerable position. Like you're opening yourself up to everyone.
And
Um,
anybody can comment or say something. So
exactly. So that those kind of things held me back, I think. But I knew that I could. I don't want to say do a good job, because I'm I don't
you
have
are.
any.
You're doing a great job.
I'm not trying to fish for compliments. Like the thing is,
No,
I
you
knew
are.
that I could. I knew that I could. That I would I would put add some value to the conversation, kind of thing, because some of the things that I didn't even comment on the videos. That's how it's not even apathy. It's more of a reticence to really put yourself out there, if you will.
Mm.
I have a when I was in high school, I used to do this like podcast thingy on as part of like the society, the radio society. So we had like a variety type program. So
Mm.
I like talking to I like talking to people. I like talking. I like that kind of speech part of entertainment. Speech part of entertainment. Wow, English. Do you know what I
Just go
mean?
with it. Just
Speech
go with
stuff.
it.
The spoken word, if you will. And those things merged into, maybe I should talk about books in YouTube. And I finally grew the balls, and in December was it? I can't remember. I think it was December, and I did it. And what keeps me going now is just the community is overwhelmingly positive and sweet and encouraging. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a wave of toxicity and haters, and just doing this, like talking, discussing things that you love with like-minded people all over the world. Like you are in California, I believe.
Yeah.
Literally the other side of the world, and
Mhm.
Booktube has connected me to you, and that is that the value of connecting to like-minded people and talking about things that you love. That's what keeps me going. Not even like vanity things like the views or the subs, or it doesn't really matter as long as you're having fun with people that have fun along with you. And these two things are my favorite things, are what keeps me going. Connecting to people, and having someone to share my love with. Buddy reads. I've been doing buddy reading with a couple of
Mhm.
people over in Discord, and that has revolutionized the way I read.
I
I
think you
think it's
phrased
a
it
very
right.
long-winded answer to your question.
No, you phrased it perfectly. I think you really, it, like you said, like when I first posted my videos, I thought, wow, this is gonna be like this is going to be horrible. People are just going to write some horrible thing. I'm going to have the worst take and everyone's going to get, annoyed. And even when I have bad takes, which I do frequently, people are just kind of like, okay, and, it's kind of like, the positivity, friendliness, people are very encouraging. They want to know what you're reading and want to form a community. And that, I don't know what it's like in other communities on YouTube or whatever, but Booktube, I think, is pretty rare in that sense. And
to that, just sorry to interrupt you, but to that, I also have like another channel where I'm trying to do like a medical type channel.
I know.
Like, I didn't know you knew, but anyway,
PabMed.
Oh yeah, oh that's cool.
Go subscribe.
Yeah. The thing is, it's really hard to find a community when it like outside of Booktube for me right now. I'm really struggling to because it feels hostile. That's the word I'm trying to. It feels like it's not as welcoming. So yeah, the medical YouTube community is not as. I feel like it's very unique, as you were saying. The Booktube community. It's got its flaws, but it's quite unique in YouTube.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would go about exploring other topics, because it's like Booktube. It's like I figured out, okay, you kind of got to do these things and interact with people this way, post on the subreddit or whatever, talk to people whose stuff you enjoy, and it just kind of grows from there, and you can create a really nice community. I think also like the bigger booktubers, especially on the fantasy end, like Daniel and Murphy and all of them, they're extremely generous with their time and with expanding the community, getting people to talk about books and share their passions. And I think that's what's great about it, is because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of egos bumping around in the Booktube world, at least from my experience. It seems like it's just people who want each other to succeed, who want each other to share their passions. And I think that's the best part.
Absolutely. I think if you extrapolate that, I watched your guys' video on Jeopardy, the Daniel's video, and right. I don't think if you think, all right, so let's think other communities in YouTube where you find people with 250,000 plus subscribers with people with 1,000 subscribers. I don't think you'd find that in YouTube anywhere else. And that is so encouraging for us newbies, and it really shows you that you are part of that is truly a community. It's not a stratified system where there's the ones at the top are always at the top, and then that kind of thing. So yeah,
it's very true. I mean, just last year I was watching Daniel Green videos when I got up and made the coffee, and and then I was just like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I could do something like this or talk about books on YouTube. And then I didn't realize, later on I'd get to, do a video with him and talk to him about books, and talk to all sorts of people and get to meet so many new people. I never thought I'd get to do. I get to do sketches with someone who lives, halfway across the world, and and the people who reach out and want to collaborate, it's super fun. I love that kind of community spirit.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think for me the experience you had with Daniel is kind of the experience I had with you. I remember I was watching it was right after I think I had 1 or 2 videos, and I was thinking, oh, there's obviously more people in this in Booktube. I knew Daniel, I knew Murph, I knew a couple of others I can't remember. Obviously I have expanded my knowledge of booktubers, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I found your channel, and it was so funny, and I remember watching it, and I thought, oh, it would be so fun to interact with this channel. And now we're here, and that is just amazing, the fact that we're able to do that.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy about it, because I'm really happy that I just discovered your channel. I know I think I found your channel. You made a skit that was Brandon Sanderson getting robbed.
Oh yes, I think that was like the first sketch. Oh, that was so funny.
And
um,
I like, but I saw that, and I think you mentioned me in the comment or something,
it was
and I was
inspired
like,
out partly by you, yeah.
and I loved that. I was like, someone's watching my videos. Okay, that's cool. And I mean, I started my channel in September last year, so I feel like I'm like very new to like everything that's going on, and it's so, you know, getting to see other people, you know, make skits and talk to them, and you know, when we were able to, you know, collaborate and make stuff, I love that, because then I also get to talk to you and realize that, oh, we have a lot in common. We love to talk about the same stuff, and then, you know, it's just the community builds and grows, and yeah, I love it. It's fun.
Yeah, that was one side. I was actually not I was thinking, yeah, getting into the community and all that, but I genuinely doubted that I would actually build friendships and like build relationship with people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that you're my friend, it's okay. And you don't need to be.
You are my
But
friend. It's official. You're my friend. It's okay.
but like this sort of like kinship that you develop with random people initially across the world, and I wasn't expecting it, and I'm really really happy about it.
I love it, and no complaints really.